y'all doing?
We're doing good. What's going on this weekend?
Before we start, I know we never talk about TV stuff, but oh my God, I started watching White Lotus.
How great.
Oh my God. Can we just talk about Patrick Schwarzenegger's perfect body? That guy hit the genetic
that's why you like
gold
it.
mine. He's a pretty good actor. I mean, the full Monty, everything. I'm hooked. That hooked me in. First episode.
You're speechless.
He is awesome, and the show is a little slow, but it's a slow build. That White Lotus series. So
I need to catch up on 3, but now we see why. All it takes is 1/4 of a PP, and then you're all of a sudden into it. And he hasn't said if that's him or not.
Oh gosh, don't disappoint me like that.
Could be a stunt.
I hope not. But his butt, that was his butt.
It was his butt.
No dimples. No, how do people not have a dimple on their butt? I don't understand how that's possible.
How do you get a dimple on your butt?
That's a topic for another day.
You have a little bit of fat.
Oh.
Yeah, you have a little bit of fat. There's no fat. He has no fat. That's a Schwarzenegger trait.
Hey, so Queen, what's going on this weekend?
Well, listen, we have some 99X shows. And the first 99X show is also, I have 2 Go See 'Em 'Cause They're Hot, and one of them is ours. His real name is Tucker Harrington Pillsbury. That's his real name. Goes by the stage name of Role Model. One of our shows this weekend at the Tabernacle on Friday. And they don't say any, we say now support from Debbie Dawson. He's the opening act. Wonder why they say that now instead of opening or with. That's what we're saying these days.
Support from, maybe that's the new thing. I don't know.
Is it just that venue that says that, or?
No, I've been noticing like this whole time they've been accompanied by, supported by, but Role Model, okay, first of all, when you look how hot he is, he's 27. So he looks 12, but he's 27. Just adorable. Just an adorable little fella. And all of his pictures, he's with like a bird and then a puppy, and he's just precious.
Are you going to the show?
I will be there. Yep, I wasn't planning on it, but
Please see Debbie Dawson, the opening act.
do you know her?
Yes, she's great.
Oh, okay, I'll see her. And no offense to the next 99X guys. I'm sure they're fine, but they're not making that list today. Sorry. No offense. They're fine. But I know how do you go out.
Who?
Bright Eyes. They're supported from Hooray for the Riff Raff, also at the Tabernacle on Saturday, the next night. Great guys, just not my cup of tea today. Sorry. And Barnes, I wonder if you knew about this next one. Mad Life Studios hosting Cowboy Mouth.
I did. Fred called the other day. He's like, "You coming out? Are you with me?"
That was a good one, Barnes.
He does that when he calls.
Are you going to play the drums? Maybe?
I don't know. It's what night?
If you show up, he's going to put you on stage.
He does it even if I said I had the flu and I didn't feel up for it. He would go, "Come on."
There's no doubt that is probably one of the best live shows you could see. The highest energy. Oh my God, they are great.
It really is.
Queen, it's funny you mentioned Mad Life because I just booked tickets for a Mad Life show, and it's so far away from 99X. Meatloaf. It's a guy, Meat, Meet, and he's does all Meatloaf covers.
Yeah, because I thought the real Meatloaf isn't with us anymore.
Yeah, no, he passed. This guy is called Meat, Meet. So anyway, I'll be out there for that show.
That is so cool.
Crash. You could have gone into the sales department, the same one you go into every day, asking for cash. They could have gotten you tickets for free.
Barnes, he's supporting the artist.
He is supporting the arts.
Thank you, Leslie.
I'm just saying.
All right, listen, tonight at Buckhead Theater is comedian Nurse John. This guy is a nurse that's kind of funny and came up with a niche and tours the country doing nurse humor. And I don't know if you've ever seen... I'm sure you guys haven't, but if you've ever Googled him, seen his thing on online, those nurses, when they get drunk, man, that's a rowdy bunch. I don't know. Yeah, just FYI, get a bunch of drunk female nurses in a room.
Isn't that pretty much any job? Why just nurses?
Because I think nurses, when they get together, it's a tough job, and so when they unload the stress coming out,
yeah,
man.
I dated a nurse in Boston, yeah, and she would work 10-hour shifts, and all she would want to do is just get wasted and have sex.
You see tatas, yeah, may see a tata or two at the Nurse John show. All right, just saying.
You are going to be in so much trouble for all the nurses that listen to this show.
Oh no, I work. I'm a PA. I've worked with nurses. When you go to party with a nurse, they're going to throw down. So a whole room full of them? Just saying. So listen, I never talk about these podcasts that travel. I don't understand why people pay to go to a theater to watch a podcast. I just think
I don't get that either. Like, what are you getting different?
I know you're watching what you could just listen to, but this next girl I really like, Kristen Cavallari. I don't know if you like her. Really cute girl.
She tells it all.
I might pay to go watch that. Yeah.
Yeah. She's on, from Laguna Beach and MTV, and I mean, she's in a fashion designer. So I think she's kind of cool. So maybe I would go see her. And let me just say, she's the best gossip ever. She holds no
big time.
bars back. Listen, Martin Lawrence in town, honey, at the farm with Mrs. Pat. I know you guys have probably never heard of Miss Pat.
Oh, she's hysterical.
Yes.
Oh my God, she is hysterical. And some guy I don't know, Chico Bean, but what a name, man. He's got to be funny. And not many tickets left, so good for Martin Lawrence still being popular.
I'm surprised it's not sold out.
Me too.
It's not sold out. Not sold out yet. What's at the farm? That's a lot of people.
Oh, that is. Yeah.
And he's doing it in the round, so it's going to be the whole farm. You know what I mean? Sometimes they'll cut it in a quarter. It's the whole, like, he's doing it in the center, so it'd be all. So it could be a big crowd, man, if it sells out. The next guy, go see them because they're hot. Oh my God, I've waited for this guy to come. His real name is Jacob Hill. He's a rapper. He's a metal guy, but he records under a bunch of different names. Little Trash and You're Pretty and Little Pine Cone. But his best incarnation is at Masquerade tonight under the name of Dallas Dixon. He's a country and western singer who does gay explicit lyrics. Yes, ma'am, Dallas Dixon. I will be there, and he is hotter than hot, although he's short. That has nothing to do with anything. Very cute. At the Masquerade.
That's a weird branding study. Every time he does gigs, it's always a different name.
So he's touring now as Dallas Dixon.
I think it's Dixon Dallas. But anyway, that's okay. I digress. Go ahead.
Well, that would be rare for Queen to make a mistake, Leslie. I don't know if it's.
He went viral on TikTok.
Yeah, no, he's a big country star, and he sells out everywhere he goes. I'm sure this will sell out, but and he's adorable, and he does rap.
Well, can we get the name right? Is it Dixon Dallas?
It's Dixon Dallas, but that's okay.
No, it's not, Leslie. It's not okay for Dixon Dallas.
Well, you're right.
But anyway, I'm just saying, he's at the Masquerade.
Yes, it's Dixon Dallas. I see him right here. Yes.
Okay, why don't you just pile on the ass? Why don't all three of you?
There are Dixon Dallas.
Yeah, there are Dixon Dallas. It makes more sense now that I think about it. Because they're round. Okay, anyway. The Fox is hosting cult classic Joe Bonamassa. Is that how you pronounce that? Is it Joe?
Joe Bonamassa.
Why don't you just kiss my ass?
He's got a huge following.
Listen, last but not least, the Holy Mother is in town this weekend. For gays, we bow down to her. Of course, I'm talking about RuPaul in town this weekend for her book tour. This is not a drag show. It is a total kiki session. Let me tell you why I really like Lanny's book. He told the dirt. When you read a book like that, you want to know the dirt. Everything you wanted to know about Atlanta, he told. RuPaul tells trash on celebrities in this book, and then he talks about it on stage. So it's like we call it a kiki, where you all get around and drink and have cocktails and tell dirty stories. And
Are you going? Are you going to go?
Oh my God, are you kidding me? Yes, I will go Sunday night at the Tabernacle.
Try to get RuPaul on our show. We've never had RuPaul on, ever.
He would do it. He's very easygoing. He's from Atlanta.
I know, that's what I'm saying. All right, girl.
Just because he's gay, all the gays know each other.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, if anyone's got a lead into it, you do.
I'm going to work on that.
Book a guest, yeah.
I do know somebody that slept with him.
Any more incorrect things we should cover? Is that a wrap?
You guys are a rough crowd.
Bye, girl.
Family my ass.
There you go. Your weekend is set, but you better double check because the queen doesn't always come correct. Hey girl, Bob the Queen. Thursdays on the Morning X. Hey Queen, on 90 on Dex.
Expert entrepreneur Ed Milet is on a mission to max out your life.
So many of you have dreams in your life and you don't go touch them. You've got to begin to touch your dreams.
It's time to get laser focused on peak performance.
I'm going to give you very unique habits that I do on a daily basis. Say no.
more.
Have deadlines in your life. Go to work.
And become the best version of you.
Take a day and serve that mission.
The Ed Milet Show.
Max out.
Follow and listen on your favorite platform.